Hey YouTube, I'm coming in here to do this video real quick, and what it's going to be about is quick weave tips or little tricks that I use for when I do my quick weave. And this here that I have in now is a quick weave. It's actually like 2 weeks old. I'm so ready to take it out, but I haven't decided what I'm going to do next. But I know a lot of people are afraid of glue when it comes to quick weaves, but there are several different ways you can protect your hair from the glue. One that I would recommend to do is using the Grow Protect Solutions. You can order off the website, which is growprotectsolutions.com. What this do is coat the hair in like this clear coat, and so when you're actually putting the glue on top of your hair, the glue is never really touching your hair. The only thing about this is you have to make sure you put enough of it on in order to protect your hair, because if it's not coated well enough, then the glue is still going to penetrate and it's going to get on your hair. But that's still not going to necessarily cause your hair to break off. You just have to be real careful, especially when removing the hair. That's where most people end up with breakage. If you don't remove a quick weave properly, you will result in a lot of hair breakage. With this here, you can just use water to remove it with the hair. That works. And sometimes, let's say for example, the glue does get on the hair, I would recommend using a bonding glue remover shampoo. The brand that I use, I got it from my local beauty supply store. It's called Jamaican Dream Bonding Glue Remover Shampoo, and it works really well as far as removing the glue out your hair. So I would definitely recommend using this when washing your hair to get the glue out from a quick weave. Also, you can use, this is, for example, let's say if you had a partial weave in where you would have your real hair out and still glue in hair. You know, some people use oil sheen or baby oil to get the tracks out. Well, that'll work too, but then you also can buy this from your local beauty supply store. It's called Salon Pro Super Hair Bond Remover, and basically what it does is it loosens up the track and make it real soft, so when you are actually taking the tracks out, it doesn't pull on your hair. Another way I've learned to protect your hair is with the use of these strips of paper. I'm not sure they're called barber strips. I'm not sure what they're called, but you can use these to put on your hair, and then you will put a stocking cap on top of this, and it'll actually protect your hair from the glue. So these work too. The only thing about these is I know that they do shift after a while once they start to loosen up, because the spritz or whatever you use on it to mold it, it'll get loose, and so they will start to shift and you can feel it, which that'll happen anyway, but with this it happens a lot quicker. But it does work. It will protect your hair from the glue. And for me, there's no really in particular which glue to use, because glue is glue. Some dries quicker than other, but it's no particular one glue that is better that I've used than the other. I know this is one trick that I've learned when you're doing the invisible part quick weave. I know that you can have a tendency to put too much glue on these pieces up here, and the glue is like spreading between your part. I know that happens to me quite often, but what I learned will remove the glue is if you take a Q-tip and a little bit of alcohol and take the Q-tip and rub it down your part, and it'll remove the glue from your part. And it works really well. I've used it numerous times. It hasn't caused any damage to my hair. So if you ever get glue down your part, use Q-tip and alcohol, and that really works as far as cleaning it up. And I'm pretty sure, let's say if you happen to get glue other places that you don't want, you can also use it for that. That's pretty much it for my video. I just wanted to come in here real quick to give you guys a few tips that I use for when I do my quick weaves, and hopefully it'll help you guys out. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask.